Howdy of you delicious people. Today I'm here to do a Let's Play. I'm here to do a Let's Play and I'm here to do it on commentary. Normally if you guys have consistently been on this channel, consistently has watched a lot of my Saints Row 4 stuff, a lot of it was stuff I really didn't do commentary over. Because really I was just like, okay, let's just let these things sell itself. Really, just now, with the way I had to forcibly record this, with the way that, like, I just felt I wanted to do this at this point in time. I wanna just do this here as just a straight up Let's Play. I wanted to do this as just a straight up, just like, okay, I'm on here, I'm, doing this story and what have you. Of course, if you guys aren't aware of Saints Row 3, it's probably one of my favorite games of all time. Um, this and some of my childhood favorites, or maybe stuff I've always wanted to play but haven't been able to. Like some of the stuff that I just had to forcibly see on YouTube and I thoroughly loved. Like this is one of those where I just kind of didn't know anything about it and I went into it and somehow fell in love with it. So yeah, I am just gonna really just have a let's play here, but really we're going to just see where this goes. We'll follow our nose and see how everything comes out. So without a doubt, I'm gonna hit play. And anyways, just for everyone to know, if you like, or if you like to, considering I get no money from any views or anything like that at this current time, if you guys would like to donate to my PayPal for any kind of DLC or any kind of exclusive content or maybe just a shout out, without a doubt, I will gladly do that. So, let's go. And there'll be a link down below for the donation if you want, but donate $1, dime, do it anytime, whatever. But let's get on to this because I've talked for too long. So let's get on with Saints Row the Third. Oh, by the way, subtitles won't be on here until a certain point. So I'm gonna try to be quiet when there's story going on because I forgot about subtitles. Conquest! The story of human history. Since time immemorable, great leaders have risen from humble beginnings to do shit. And so, it was with the Third Street Saints. Since conquering Stillwater, the once small town street gang has evolved into a media empire. A Saints movie is in development. Johnny Gat and Shondi are pop culture icons. And Pierce? Well, who gives a fuck about Pierce? The point is the Saints are on the world stage, and every criminal organization wants their crown. It was only a matter of time before one of them took the fight to the Saints. I always usually want to, like, say things out, because without a doubt, most of the time, yeah, that little extra. Saints Flow! Oh, Hadouken!
Super excellent!
Yeah.
Japanese commercials. Easiest money you'll ever make.
Grand larceny's right up there. You ready for this?
No worries. I do my own stunts.
Hey, you're just a ride-along, man. So don't get all Hong Kong style in there.
I am a method actor. If I'm gonna play a scene with any degree of emotional truth, I gotta make it real.
Trust me, Burke. It'll be real.
You're robbing a bank dressed like yourselves.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't want to be Johnny Depp? Ultra postmodernism.
Love it. I'm cool with the Saints movie, but do we really gotta drag this asshole actor around?
Cut Josh some slack. He's just researching his part.
Yeah, I hope he signed a waiver.
All right, people. Nobody moves! Nobody dies!
Burke! Sorry, jumped his line. Can we go again?
You all know the drill. Can I get a picture with the boss?
Say sleaze.
Get in line, bitch!
Hey, don't be a dick.
Would you call yourself gangbangers? You're a bunch of pussies. We should be all up in their shit like, fuck!
Oh, that's different.
You got a plan or we just shoot
All these motherfuckers. That is my plan. Works for me.
Our plan is normally we don't have a plan. Our plan is we just annihilate things until they die. That's the plan of the Saints, really.
Go to hell! You wanna play, motherfucker?
Our plan is we never have a plan.
We're gonna die?
What happened? Do I do my own stunts?
Hey, do these look like scripts to you?
All right, people. Let's find that ball.
That's right, you fuckers!
We're coming for you. Get up, Burke. Let's keep moving.
Frickin' Nightblade. Just hilarious.
I can't believe you're still thinking about it.
Do you want to know who these people are?
Listen, all that matters is the vault. Let's find that and get the hell out of here.
Is this what it's normally like?
Normally, the tellers don't use fucking shotguns.
Yeah, normally banks don't look like a palace. You see those statues before you blew them up?
Forget the horses. These guards are packing military-grade hardware. The hell are we robbing?
Yeah, some substantial bank, that's for sure. That's a funny part of this game, is just kind of it really whoops. Shandi, frickin'.
I can't breathe.
No way we're cracking this thing. Ready for plan B? Yep. Josh, get over here.
Got the tools right here, Holmes.
Tools.
So, what's plan B? Huh? Drill it? Fuck no. We blow it. What? Not cool, man.
Time to get to work.
We're-
We'll set those above the vault.
We're simple
Hey.
criminals.
I think we've got company.
Looks like they're coming in from the lobby.
I love this part.
Oh my god, you're the Saints. You have to sign this for me.
Anything for a thing.
Hey, Josh Burke. Don't be starstruck. Very approachable. Want me to, sign your breasts?
No. That's alright.
Yeah. No. Buy Nightblade on DVD.
You know what, if they legitimately did, like, Nightblade,
Chopper, lift this baby out of here.
Hey, guys! You can call up the helicopter. Found the way to open the vault. Don't touch it!
no. Oh,
Josh, are you trying to get us all jail time?
What? I don't want to be some dude's bitch.
run along.
Do I have to go after him?
Forget about it. He'll be fine.
How long
Yeah.
until the chopper gets here?
I don't know. Probably like 2 waves of SWAT guys.
Sounds about right.
If they legitimately
Come.
Flashbang!
did Nightblade, I would watch it. It looks like it sounds from the descriptions that we consistently get through little snidbits, it really sounds like an interesting show. It's too bad that they didn't really go like a full-fledged like Nightblade like
Kill Burke if I see him again.
You two really had something there.
Oh, don't even go there.
Hey, the same.
like either game or like DLC. Like I think people who are fans of the game would have loved
Stop us!
like an actual like legit like Nightblade thing. We did kind of get that in Saints Row 4 a little bit, but I don't know. It just kind of like
Chopper should be here soon. Just gotta hold out a little over here.
it kind of felt like something that needed to be desired. But who knows? We could always eventually get Saints Row 5 eventually, but yeah, I guess right now, like with these games having so much replayability, really, I guess we just got to be happy with what we've gotten. But yeah, this is just kind of like the tutorial to kind of get your beak wet. Eventually we're gonna get into full-on story, and that's when we're.
Seriously, who are these guys?
A bunch of assholes.
That's when things are gonna really feel really fun and what have you. If anything, like one thing, I think the like Saints Row 4 had a ton of DLCs, where this one kind of does, but not like as much as probably the fourth one. But I love the DLCs.
I haven't had this much fun in years.
The DLCs are really fun.
Here's our ride.
Go, go, go! You two go out. Where'd all the security come from? Stay calm and stick to the plan.
We just completely take the entire vault with us.
Thought I shut that thing down.
Not so much.
Troy can't bail you out of this one. Make this easy on the squad for once. Please autograph and then put down your gun. The hell are we still here? The control's not responding. You get it fixed. I'll hold off the cops. You can't kill them all. Appreciate that kind of negativity.
If anything, Roy's just the optimistic people.
Publicity stunt is over. We have to take you in.
Even though legitimately Roy is just kind of like, God, we suck at this, but like we try really hard.
How much armor's on that damn thing?
What?
Damn it, watch where you're flying!
Yeah, actually, watch what you're doing for once.
Step away from the vault.
Come on, bring some more helicopters in. I
Hold on down there. No shit, you think?
want to blow up some more stuff. I want to blow up some more stuff, please.
Turn yourself in. My son wants to meet Shandi. Come on, then.
My son wants to be Shandi. Always the funny line.
You've gone too far this time. That's right. Don't fuck with. No.
It is kind of funny though how much I've played this. And when I got back into it, like, there was a lot of stuff that I remembered and felt like it was easy. But then, like, some stuff that I was just kind of like, okay, I gotta remember, like, how everything goes.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, that is the tutorial, and then we're gonna quick see a little screen change, because I'm not gonna go through the whole way of showing you a customized character throughout the whole thing. I'm just gonna kind of show you the after product, because I don't waste too much time. But yeah, I love this game. I loved this game, and I really loved the there is John Wick, or as close as Keanu Reeves as I could get, because realistically there's some like, the hair isn't perfect, whatever isn't perfect, but, or the voice isn't perfect either, but
The fuck is this? We paid up this month.
Someone paid more.
What happened?
We got arrested.
No, to us. Burke's right. We traded our dicks in for pussies. Seriously. Movie deals, commercials. Saint's name used to mean something more than body spray and some ass-tasting energy drink. Our brand's worth a shitload of money. Is that what it's all about?
It's always about the money, Mr. Gat, which is precisely why our employer wishes to speak with you.
If you'll indulge us.
yeah.
You have any idea who you're fucking with here?
Of course. A remarkable likeness. These visions are Viola and Kiki, and I am Philippe Laurent, chairman of a multinational organization called the Syndicate.
Never heard of it.
Evidently not, or you would not have robbed our bank. Perhaps you wonder why you are still breathing at this point.
Actually, I wonder why my foot's not up your ass at this point.
Like it or not, Mr. Gatt, our organization is expanding into Stillwater. I am offering you the chance to leverage your assets against your lives. Ladies?
You may continue to operate the Saint Soltor Media Group as you see fit, in exchange for 66% of your monthly gross revenue.
That is before taxes, of course.
Listen, you French fuck.
Please. I am Belgian.
So make yourself a fucking waffle. What are we done here?
And I had so hoped to come to a rational business arrangement.
So make yourself a f***ing waffle. Johnny. Oh.
What the hell's going on? Boss, you gotta bail. No, not without you. What, there's like half a dozen guys? I can take them.
What about the plane?
I'll fly it back to Stillwater.
Johnny, you can't even drive stick. How you gonna fly a plane?
Details, details. Just cover the boss. Go. I got this.
Yeah, so really you're gonna start seeing some references from Saints Row 4 in this one. Because, of course, prequel this one
Can't
was,
leave
but
Johnny.
Cats handle worse.
now here's where I start to... Oh yeah, you know what, there's probably these things called subtitles that I should probably put on here. But I was trying to figure out, like, yeah, how do I do that? Because I'm like, yeah, I've been playing this for so long, and I didn't realize there wasn't subtitles. So, yeah. Because, again, it's been a while since I've played this, but, again, there's a lot of things that I'll probably remember about this, but, yeah, just see what kind of stuff I will remember and what have you. But
This is your new captain speaking. Our updated flight plan has us landed in Stillwater.
Captain, merde. Ouvrez cette porte. Je vais
remain seated and enjoy the flight.
See? He's fine.
Ooh, I can see some of our passengers are getting restless. Here's some relaxing music for your enjoyment.
Whoa.
Apologies. Your captain is having trouble finding the clutch.
I always come out on top.
My apologies. I've never flown a plane before.
Open the cargo bay doors. Find some chutes and jump out the back. It should be clear. All right, motherfucker. You gotta need more help than that, Frenchie.
I am Belgian.
Same thing.
I am going to cut that disrespectful tongue from your mouth.
Oh yeah? You and how many of you? Oh, that many.
Frenchie, I am Belgium. Same thing. Just, man, just the so many things that just like for this game, like every line, like there was so much like to look at this for this game, and then the fourth one. I think this one like was kind of just wall to wall, just like really great writing.
Johnny, we're about to jump.
Right on. I'll see you in still.
No,
Johnny.
Johnny. Whoa. Yeah. Here's cool falling under the sky scene,
Where the hell?
where we also have to kill people in the sky.
For fuck's sake!
If there wasn't cool things happening enough.
All my fights end like this.
And I was like, okay, how do I flip? And then, oh, flip up, flip down. Okay. Because it's like, I'm like, and one thing is, I would play, I played this consistently, but it was also on a different console, so I was just, like, button-wise, I was trying to figure out, like,
I'm ready for you.
I was trying to figure out, like, okay, button-wise, what, like, trying to figure out buttons and try to figure out how they worked. And a lot of the stuff, kind of like how, like the Saints Row 4 was that I played. It's kind of like a progression. It kind of like they don't give you stuff like right out of the gate. So there's like some buttons where I was starting to mash, and I'm like, okay, this isn't working. Why? But then they would have to give you like a pop-up thing telling you what the button was. I'm like, yeah, I was pushing that button, but like.
I'm not gonna lie. For a minute, I didn't think you'd make it in time.
That makes two of us. You think what the hell is that?
What is what?
I think that plane is heading straight for us. Son, don't freak out.
What do you mean, don't freak out? Do you have a plan?
If I time it right, I can shoot out the window, land in the plane, kill Philippe, and fly out the back.
You mean we, right?
Back in a pinch, love.
Wait, what?
Steady. Steady now.
But yeah, if anything, I think off the bat, I'm going to try doing a DLC first, and then I'm going to get right back into story, because there's a couple things that I want to, there's a couple things that I want to get, that will, like right off the bat, there's like several aspects of the game that look much cooler than where you start out at and what have you. So, yeah, definitely want to achieve some story stuff just as kind of a purpose of just like having much more fun aspects of the game. But
How much shit was in that plane?
how much shit is in this plane? Yeah, because normally I play this on one console, but like, yeah, not so much being able, like, trying to figure out how to record and what have you, but
That's me?
You're a fucking asshole!
Right, well, can't disagree there.
and yeah, I'm sorry for how many, like, for recording purposes. Story.
Gentlemen, negotiations were less than successful. Viola and Kiki will spread the word. Steelport belongs to the Syndicate, and the Saints are not welcome. Mr. Kilbane, gather your luchadores and bring me their leader's head. Mr. Miller, hack into the Saints' accounts and leave them nothing.
Yeah. I'm free falling. But yeah, but I really thoroughly enjoy just, yeah, this game. It honestly probably doesn't feel
The body of Mr. Gat will be a message for all who oppose the Syndicate. There is no mercy, only death. Don't mourn your find. You'll be joining him soon.
Lauren's gonna pay for this.
it probably to a lot of people.
Shorty, you got any clue where we're at?
Steelport. It's kind of like Bangkok's abusive father.
How do you know this place?
Spring break.
Great. And what in the bloody hell is a field boss?
You don't want to know.
Do you at least know where we can find some guns?
Look, I was really high the last time I was here. Just drive. It'll come back to me.
For a lot of the time, it might seem like this game might not have.
No bloody idea where we are.
Why don't you just look up friendly fire on your phone?
Hey?
It has GPS, right? Check your map.
For a lot of the times, this
Oh,
game.
shit, I just realized we forgot about Pier.
This game might not feel like it has free roam, but it does. It's just about like, well, like,
I texted him. He's bringing a crew.
Then we'll need more guns. Any suggestions?
Yeah, we raid the guard armory.
That's not a bad idea.
You can't be serious.
We need weapons. Besides, what's the worst that could happen?
Getting shot comes to mind.
Well, we don't have the cash to buy it. Unless you wanted to go ask Josh Berg for a loan.
Also, a shitty idea.
Well, he won't listen to me. You, on the other hand, could persuade him.
Not cool.
Of course, you might have to seal the deal, so to speak. But what's a little indecent proposal between friends?
All right. We'll pick a fight with the military.
All right. Just remember this was your idea.
and realistically,
Any
there's.
chaps around here.
Yeah, I keep up with one of my exes.
How's his flat?
Already offered it to Pierce and the boys.
You didn't answer my question.
I know.
And realistically, there's gonna be a lot of times when I can
that
do.
still exists.
What still exists?
That's where I used to score weed.
There's gonna be a lot of times when I can do some side missions and what have you, just little fun things to just like, cause I pop out of the car cause I see a side thing that I can do that'll gain me money. So like realistically, I'm like, well, I have no money, so I'm gonna do this little side thing here.
No idea how much this means to
Get a
me.
little photograph in,
So push your boots up.
get some money. Yeah. Oh, I have 20 though. Okay, good. But yeah, So a lot of times you're gonna see me kind of do a lot of side stuff. Every once in a while, I'll just probably pop out of the car and just do some side related thing. Um, but yeah, a lot of the times it's just like there's a lot of stuff that this game offers that like the fourth game didn't do. Um, like a lot of the kind of side stuff and whatever ended up just being like there's just a
That's where I
massive
had my first, on second thought, that one's kind of personal.
there's just a massive amount of stuff that they incorporated in the game, instead of incorporating these little like side things that you can just do if you'd like. Um, but if you're kind of low on money, you can eventually buy every building,
Here's
which
the cash I have on me.
off screen, while I was kind of adjusting a couple things, I bought some buildings. So if anything, we're gonna start eventually going to be buying all the buildings in the town and starting to get money. So every building that I'll probably end up going into, I'll probably end up hopefully being able to buy or rent out every building, depending on how much money each one of those have. But right now, it's like I want to go and mostly do most of the story. I'll probably be doing 90% of the story. There'll probably be some of it where can't do
Watch out!
or I won't do, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Because there's gonna be some aspects of the story which I remember from playing it so frequently, and I'm just going, well, if I don't do this part, it won't be a big thing, but there's just some stuff that I don't know if I really am just gonna want to try and do on here, just because, yeah, it would be nice, whatever, but yeah, it's great. I love driving in the city. Love driving. Realistically, I love doing like there's so many like side things just for driving, like near misses and going on the opposite lane of traffic and all kinds of interesting little achievements that I loved. I always loved trying to like, man, I really want to achieve all these side things, and hopefully I can do all of those. But here's where I get to finally change into some legitimate clothing because I found a clothing store, and so I kind of changed into kind of more John Wick attire. But in the future, I think I'm going to maybe not in the next part, but in the part after that, I'm gonna try and kind of do clothing and stuff like that. Kind of change it up just a little bit, but depending on what people want, depending what people will want me to do and whatever, and what I can do through this game. And as you can see here, normally like stuff like this, when I would do like Saints Row 4, I'd probably actually just edit this part out. But realistically, it's something that I kind of quickly shuffled on. So, yeah. But yeah, for me, I'm sure a lot of people could probably just be like, well, like, why do this one? There's probably a lot of limitation. I was playing around with Shawnee a little bit there. Oh, Shawnee, but yeah, I was just kind of playing around with Shawnee there, but yeah, definitely there is going to be some interesting and different levels, and some stuff that I don't know if I want to stay as John Wick this entire time, but it would be kind of cool to see.
Alright, the guns should all be in that warehouse.
Well, how the fuck are we gonna get them out?
Maybe you should have thought about that before attacking an armory.
I love to live in the mountains.
Don't worry, Pierce has that covered.
But yeah, but it'll be kind of cool to see maybe John Wick doing some of these interesting things. But I think this is where we will probably.
Don't think you're gonna let us in.
Shooting them probably doesn't help change their minds.
Can't let them leave.
Yeah, but I think here is probably where we're gonna wrap up the first part, because it is, 35 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap up this first part here, and on the second part we're going to go into doing this story, doing this level, and then starting a DLC, and then eventually we're gonna go into just keep churning out more story and continuing where we're gonna go from there. So hopefully you guys will just hang on to this story and see, like, if people are just, like, it would be cool if we really were just, like, do the whole thing with John Wick, Keanu Reeves. Just do the whole thing with him. That's fine. If you guys want freaking me to change it up when story fits, then that's what I'm willing to do. If you guys want to see, like for example, there's a whole barrage of story, like from wrestling to zombies to this to that and what have you. So if you guys want me to change through each aspect of the story like I would normally, then we can do that if you guys like. So, and call this wrap. Goodbye, everybody. Bye, everybody.